I remember being 7 years old, going with my dad out on this sort of 3 or 4 day camping trip, and having a paddle put in my hand and told that if I was going to be in the boat, I had to help pull. And I just remember that first sensation of feeling the boat gliding through the water as I pulled the stroke through, and how sort of connected I was to the water, and it really kind of got me hooked on that idea.
Of everything really, a bit of whitewater, a bit of sea paddling, a bit of polo, just for 2 or 3 years of recreational paddling, and then a little bit of competition, but mainly longer distance races. And then I was introduced to slalom, I think I was 14 at the time.
I started paddling when I was very young. I can't remember exactly when and where it was, but it was with my parents for sure, because my father was a paddler with high performance before. So I remember that at first I was very afraid of the water, and I really started to feel well in the water when I was 8 years old, maybe something like that. I started to train hard when I was 14 maybe.
I started paddling when I was, well, I don't know if I'd call it paddling, but sort of playing around in boats maybe when I was about 6. My dad and my brother were taking kayaking lessons and kind of, playing around and having fun with it. And of course I wanted to be like my big brother and my dad, and so I started playing around in the boats about then.
To swim when I was about 3, and I was in a canoe shortly after that. I remember paddling when I was about 5. That's an early memory.
The first time when I have 9 years.
9 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for fun in the summer.
Yeah.
I try with my brother Urbano.
Yeah.
And when I paddle a little bit more time, about 13 years, I training maybe 3 times in the week. And after 16 years old, I training, but before just for fun.
I started paddling when I was 11, but not on a slalom boat. I started with floodwater racing. I was paddling on floodwater for 3 years, and then I decided to stop, and I moved to Canoe Slalom Club. It was too boring, floodwater for me, so I wanted something more adrenaline, more interesting.